you here. I would like to welcome you all and thanks everyone for coming. I do not intend to waste any time today. So let's get started the 5th monthly executive committee meeting of our flavors Sundabahan. I would like to call the meeting to order. So shall we begin?
Yes, Mr. Ahmad.
Okay, now we need to talk about two serious incidents. This affect our service quality and company image.
Yes, the impact is quite serious. It could damage customer trust.
Ms. Hani, please take minutes for today's session and document all the key discussion point and action items.
Noted, Mr. Ahmad. I will record the entire discussion and make sure every action point is included in the final summary.
We are not to blame anyone. We are here to find the root cause and work together on real solution.
I think we need to review our kitchen SOP. Maybe some steps were missed. I agree. There were some weakness in quality checks. We need to be treated and more consistent.
Delivery has also been a problem. Some orders arrive late.
We have received more complaints lately. We really need to rebuild customer trust.
Thank you, everyone. We will now list action plans. Our focus is to fix the problem, prevent repeats, and protect our reputation. I trust you all have the agenda in front of you. Let's refer to the first item in the agenda. Are there any apologies for absence to today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Adam is on medical leave and unable to attend this meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Anim. Alright, can we now proceed to the next agenda, minutes of the previous meeting?
Yes.
Please read through the minutes of the last meeting which were distributed earlier. And I believe that all of you have looked at the document. Are there any amendments?
Yes, Mr. Ahmad. There is a correction to item number 5. The correct name of the seafood supply is Ocean Fresh Suppliers Sdn Berhad and not Ocean Seafood Sdn Berhad.
Thank you for the update, Ms. Nasula. I will make the necessary correction that you have highlighted for the record.
Thank you, Ms. Anim. Any other amendments?
No.
Great. Can someone propose the minute to be accepted so that can we move to the next agenda?
I propose the meeting to be accepted.
I second the motion.
Let's move on. Any matter rising? Does anyone have anything to rise?
Yes, Mr. Ahmad. I'd like to highlight that we are currently facing a shortage of disposable packaging material due to late supply from our vendor. This could affect our upcoming takeaway orders. I would like to request permission to source from an alternative supply temporarily to ensure continuity.
Thank you, Ms. Nasua. Does everyone agree with this action?
Yes, we agree.
Please proceed with the alternative sourcing and ensure the quality remains up to standard. Anything else?
Yes, Mr. Ahmad. I noticed that during our last outdoor catering event, there were delays in setting up the canopy and equipment due to miscommunication with the logistics team. I recommend we develop standardized checklists and assign an event setup coordinator for future events to prevent this.
I support the idea. It will help the kitchen team prepare more efficiently too.
Sounds good. Does everyone agree?
Agree.
Ms. Anim, please work with the logistic and event planning team to craft the checklist and assign a responsible person for each event setup.
Understood? I will start on that.
Let's address the most critical issue, the recent food poisoning incident at a affected event. This goes beyond complaint, it is a public health risk and damage our reputation. Ms. Rabiha, please explain what happened.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmad. It occurred during a leadership program at secondary school last Saturday. We catered for 250 people. After the event, several attendees reported symptoms like vomiting and cramp. We suspect the chicken masak merah, prepared under tight timelines due to overlapping large orders.
Was the team prepared for that value?
Not entirely. We had 2 temporary staff who weren't properly trained in our SOPs. Under pressure, key food safety steps may have been missed.
My review showed that chicken tray sat at 25 Celsius for over an hour, far below the safe minimum 16 Celsius. That's dangerous and can lead to bacterial growth like salmonella.
That's a serious violation. You cannot raise a customer safety. Miss Chiu, please put your phone away. This is about public safety. We need your full attention.
Apologies, Mr. Akmal. I will focus.
Thank you. Go on, Miss Nasol.
We also found poor labeling and signs of cross-contamination. Gloves weren't changed between raw and chicken food handling.
Unacceptable. What change are we implementing?
We need a dedicated kitchen runner to monitor food temp and keep accurate logs. Also, strict zoning, no staff movement between areas without approval.
I will introduce a mandatory food safety checklist for all items and weekly training for all staff to reinforce hygiene culture.
Good. We must learn from this. These changes are to be enforced immediately. That restore our customers' trust. Let's move on to the second issue we need to address, which is delay deliveries. While this may not purpose a health risk like the previous case, it seriously impacts our professionalism and trust our client place in us. Ms. Chiu, could you walk through us what happened?
Yes, Mr. Akmal. We had 2 incidents last week. On Wednesday and Friday, where our deliveries to corporate clients arrived 20 to 30 minutes late. The delay was caused by a combination of issues. One of our regular drivers reported sick, and unfortunately, he didn't have a standby driver to cover the shift. On top of that, there were unacceptable road closure due to construction work. And since we don't have a real-time GPS routing system, we could not easily reroute the driver. To make matters worse, the kitchen has not really ready when the drivers arrive. They have to wait for the food to be packed, which further delay the deliveries.
From the client's point of view, the impact was significant. For the first event, guests were already seated when the food arrived late, and the event had already begun. The event planner expressed their dissatisfaction and said it made their program look unprofessional. The second client contacted us afterward and asked for a partial refund. They also mentioned they are reconsidering whether to continue using our catering service in the future.
I did some follow-up and found that the delivery team for client meat had actually been changed from 12:30 p.m. to 12 p.m. However, this updated time was never passed along to the kitchen or delivery team. As a result, both teams were still working based on the original schedule. This is another clear example of a breakdown in communication.
This situation highlights major coordination problems and poor internal communication. In our business, every minute counts, especially when serving corporate clients or formal events. We can't rely solely on individuals remembering updates. We need structure, system, and proper protocols. What corrective action are we putting in place?
I propose that we assign at least 1 standby driver during peak days or whenever we are handling 3 or more orders. We can start this on a trial basis over the next 2 weeks and evaluate how effective it is.
To improve coordination, I will create a shared digital dashboard that can be accessed by the kitchen, delivery team, and customer service. This dashboard will display real-time delivery windows, client notes, any updates, and other relevant information. Everyone involved will be trained on how to use it effectively.
From the customer service perspective, we need to introduce a new standard operation procedures. If a delivery is expected to be delayed by more than 10 minutes, the client must be informed at least 30 minutes in advance. We also need to work on service recovery. This includes offering discount voucher, personalized apology note, or giving affected clients priority booking for future events. This small gesture can go a long way in maintaining trust and loyalty.
These are all solid and practical suggestions. What's important now is how quickly we can implement this improvement and ensure that everyone follow them consistently. I expect full cooperation from all departments. Let's make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Okay, now let's move on to other business. Anyone?
Yes, Mr. Amal. The water supply in the main kitchen has been inconsistent for the past few days.
Yes, that's right. Sometimes there's no water flow during food preparation and it's affecting the cooking process. We have had to delay some orders because of this.
Okay, Ms. Wong and Ms. Rabiha. This issue can be resolved by submitting a maintenance request through the company's facility portal. The maintenance team will be alert and will follow up to investigate and take the necessary action. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Akbar.
Would anyone else to raise any other matters?
Yes, Mr. Ahmad. The dishwashing area at the back of kitchen B is also affected. The water pressure is very low and becoming a hygiene concern.
That is correct. The team have to bring water in manually just to get through the cleaning schedule yesterday.
Thank you, Ms. Naswa and Ms. Chiu. As with the earlier case, this can also be handled via the facility portal by selecting the correct kitchen area under the maintenance category. The assigned personnel will follow up accordingly. Let's aim to get this resolved quickly and to ensure smooth operation.
Sure.
We will get that submitted by today.
Before we end, let's recap the key action points. Clear responsibility means smoother execution. Ms. Naswa, can you start with food safety?
Starting at Monday, I will lead weekly hygiene briefing for all kitchen staff, focusing on food handling, cross-contamination, personal hygiene, and temperature control. Alongside Ms. Robia, we will introduce a food tracking checklist for every hot tray, noting time, temperature, and handling to ensure safety and accountability.
Excellent. That trackability protect both staff and clients. Ms. Rabiha, your kitchen improvement?
We are launching a kitchen zoning system. Staff will be assigned to zone like cooking, plating, and or storage, with controlled movement. Also, we will appoint a runner per shift to monitor food temperature and ensure smooth operation during peak times.
Perfect. That brings structure and control. Ms. Chiu, update on delivery?
We are hiring a standby part-time driver and will trial candidate over the next 2 weekends. We are also optimizing our delivery equipment, schedule, and testing GPS-based app for efficient routing.
Good. Building flexibility into the system, Ms. Hani?
I will develop a real-time coordination dashboard covering delivery times, client requests, dietary meals, and task tracking. All departments will have access, and I will train staff on using it.
That's great for improving visibility and teamwork. Ms. Wong, client communication?
I'm drafting a new SOP. If delivery is likely to be over 10 minutes late, client will be informed at least 30 minutes if that much. It also includes recovery action, discount, apology, or complimentary item to maintain client trust.
Excellent. This shows we are serious about quality and accountability. Let's commit to this action and follow through. Solution will just stop. Thank you. Our last agenda is setting the venue, date, and time for the next meeting.
Mr. Akmal, the next meeting will be held at Dewan Emerald on Wednesday, 9 July 2025 at 10 a.m. can I send a notice with an agenda about the next meeting to the members nearer the time of meeting?
Sure. That's it. Anything else? Well then, thank you for attending. The meeting is dismissed. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you.